Hey Taurus, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your May 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, personal readings, your emails, your feedback is amazing. I love you guys. You know how much I love you on this channel. I have so many Taurus in my life, like a ton. My baby's a Taurus, my mom, my cousin, you name it. Like I could keep going. Two of my best friends. So honestly, I love you guys. I love Taurus. Y'all are stubborn as hell, but you're just like me. So I get you. I get you. I feel you. I get you. Excuse me. Woo, sorry. Gross. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. I appreciate it. Remember, everybody, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your message, if it doesn't apply to you, no big deal. I really appreciate the thumbs up. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. That way all the other Taurus out there can see it in the side view, because that pulls it into the side view, and then everybody can get my messages out, and I can help as many Taurians as possible, and that is my goal. So thank you guys for that, and I appreciate your love, and you guys are one of my most amazing signs on my channel. So you show me love consistently. Thank you so much. Like I can't describe it. Like your love is amazing. What else? The roles can reverse, so they can completely flip, or you can find bits and pieces of you and your twin sprinkled throughout the readings. I highly recommend watching both, because that way you can get some of your messages as well, even on your twin side. I know that we've got cross watchers here that doesn't apply to, so don't worry about that. But as far as, and even if you are cross-watching, you could watch that first video, Taurus's video, and just to see where they're at. But you could also watch the twin for yourself, so, you know, kind of get an idea of if there's pieces of you in there in that first Taurus video too. So it may apply to you, it may not be something that you want to watch, so I get that. So, but if you do, I highly recommend that you do if you can, to get all of the messages that I have to get out for y'all. So let's see what else. So the first video is your energy. The second video is your twins' energy, and I break them up into two, like I said. I think that's pretty much it. Gosh. Oh, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. So what that means, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. What that means is if you see a traditional tarot card and I say something different or slightly different than how you know the tarot or how you hear other readers, please keep in mind that I learn tarot differently, that there are many different interpretations out there about each card. And also I am channeling intuitive messages for each of those traditional tarot cards, as well as the other cards. But the traditional tarot, I try to incorporate both if possible. What the traditional tarot means, like the Rider-Waite type of definition, with the messages I'm receiving. So, and if I forget to shout out a sign, I'm super sorry. It's not on purpose. I am just moving and grooving, okay? So that does happen. All right, guys, let's get into your twins' energy. We're going to clear out the energy with my chime, and then we'll get right into it. If you have to, you can turn it down. I don't know how loud it is. You know, you might want to turn it down. You could take it out. You know, mostly it's just to kind of breathe in and release any expectations for the reading, and be open to all the messages, and just let them come. You know, whatever resonates, whatever doesn't, it's just smooth. All right, so I'm gonna chime my chime and we'll get into it. That wasn't very good. Much better. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Signs you could be dealing with for your twin. We have Aries. We have another Taurus. We have the Knight of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have two Justice cards, so Libra. We have the Strength card, Leo. We have the King of Wands, so Aries is here again, Sagittarius, or another Leo again. So we've got fire, we've got air. Yeah, so with Justice is Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yes, okay. So yeah, we've got fire and air, mainly in the reading. We've got Sagittarius again with the Temperance card here too. So yes, and we do have your energy, Taurus, here. We didn't have any real pentacles here that stood out. Doesn't mean that can't be your twin sign though. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Is take the reading, you know, the messages for the reading. It's just general. All right, so mutual energy between you and your twin. We have justice reversed. Okay, so Libra energy, feeling like an imbalance in the relationship or an imbalance in the connection. This is fairness and just outcomes when it's upright, but this is also being like karma being served is what I'm feeling like, or some type of justice is not being somebody's not receiving the justice they want, or if they are, it's an injustice in the connection. So somebody's doing something shady or whatever. We do have some we did have the justice card reverse again on this side, and it was about a decision that needed to be made by the Taurus side. So about someone or something about the connection. So basically, it kind of said for this card here that a couple messages. There's a lot. Okay, so we have it clarified by the Strength card reverse and the World. Okay, so Leo energy. I'm feeling like somebody may not have the strength to continue this cycle in this connection because they feel like it just keeps being unfair and unbalanced, and it's not working out, or someone doesn't have the strength to go through this again. They're also not willing to. You could be dealing with the justice system with this person. You could be going to court. It could be over child support. It could be just. I don't really feel that necessarily because what clarified further, but it is possible. So it could be for child support. It could be for getting your crap back from somebody. It could be for, not just custody, but like a divorce as well for some of you. But I feel like this is deciding whether you have the strength to go in this new direction or to repeat the cycle for some of you. A lot of you don't have the strength, or don't feel like you have the strength to start this again, or to start something new and go towards something new. That's very possible. That's the energy here. We also have justice reverse again, and I want to say this again because it is very relevant here. It's over a decision here with the Two of Swords. Okay, and we had 3 cards clarifying this Two of Swords, so it's the decision making on the Taurus side. We had the Six of Wands, the Justice card reversed again, and the Knight of Swords. So I felt like from this, it's also relevant to that Justice card. It ties in Justice reverse again. So somebody is wanting attention. Froze. Okay, so somebody is wanting attention. Somebody wants some type of victory in this connection, and they may be using all means possible to get that attention or to get this. But whatever they're doing, it's creating a lack of balance. So whatever type of justice they're exacting, they think that it's the right thing to do and that it's going to create a victory, but it just pushes this person away more. So this is the Knight of Swords. This is Aquarius, another Libra or Gemini, moving away from this energy. So somebody is moving on from this energy, moving away from somebody's narcissism here with this attention-seeking, possibly gaslighting behavior. So remember, narcissism falls on a spectrum, y'all. Not everybody is a narcissist. If you'd like a classic case of narcissism at its extreme, Donald Trump is one of them. Very much an ego, runs his own, thinks his shit doesn't stink. That is a narcissist, okay? But there is narcissism in everybody. Everybody has an ego. Everybody wants attention. Everybody, we all have these base needs. And when they're not met, sometimes we get in our ego and we go crazy. And when we're talking about a true narcissist, they don't give a crap about anybody else. They just give a crap about the attention in themselves. So it could be dealing with someone who has either some mild characteristics of a narcissist or their full-blown narcissism with this energy here. Because they're doing something on purpose, or they're trying to exact some type of justice and victory out of this, but it's not. It's just creating an imbalance and an injustice in this connection. And somebody's not having it anymore, and they're like, boop, bye, Felicia, on their way out, and taking action away from this. They don't want to put any more attention into this, okay? And I feel like it's possibly the Taurian side, but again, it could be you too on your twin side. So keep that in mind. Let my doggy in. Okay. All right. So first card out on this side for your twin. Let's see what they have. Okay, we have productivity. Okay, so somebody's being really productive, okay, on this side. Maybe a mother with this child here, or a father. You may have children. If you don't have children, it doesn't mean this card can't be for you. It's just being very productive and working towards something. And having a goal in mind. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about that. I'm using 2 new decks today. I've got for the readings for May. There's a Sacred Earth Oracle and Amira's Love Oracle. All right, so let's see what they have to say about productivity here. Very beautiful. All right. The energy and experiences you have been handed can be converted to meaningful, life-affirming outcomes. With a little work and perspective, an obstacle will become a stepping stone. Do what you can when you can and make steady progress. Effort is required to transform an idea, experience, or knowing into something more solid. Once it has form, new growth will follow. Yeah, so you may have an idea about, again, I feel like there's somebody that has to do with flowers or painting or creating something in the physical world that's very new. It's very innovative. And they also want me to tell you to kind of keep that to yourself. And it's something that, once it's in your mind, you may feel like that maybe you can't make. Pee-wee, no, don't scratch. No, he's a bad boy. I see you. He's a little Aries too. You're a little butt. Go. So you may see this as an obstacle, but try to see it as a stepping stone. So with a little work and perspective, you'll be able to bring that into the physical world. So do what you can when you can, so like baby steps, and you'll be making steady progress. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, wow. Okay, what else? Yeah, money, because you're trying to make that money. Yeah, this is where that productivity is coming in. Like you're really working hard for the money. Very, very, very hard for that money. Very nice. Now, obviously, I know what money is, but let's look in the book here. I want to see what they have to say about it. It is pretty new, and I'm still learning it, and I'm very excited to kind of see what they have to say about money, where that could be coming from. Maybe there's some word that sticks out to you guys that will really help. Okay, so help you to see what's going on. Maybe something triggers. I feel like the book, when I read from the book, sometimes the way that when I'm reading, I can hear the underlying messages as I'm reading. So that's kind of how I channel. So abundance, opulence, financial success, blessings, money concerns and worries, boost in finances, focusing on the material and money. So there may be money concerns and you're very focused on it. You may be receiving a lot of abundance, a lot of financial success and blessings are coming for you. And you're just really focused on that money. Okay, really focused on producing more money or making more money. Okay, let me have the abandoned here. So you may be feeling abandoned, or you may be abandoning your twin right now in order to take care of some financial issues that you may be currently experiencing here, or you may be very focused on money and you feel abandoned. Maybe that's where you're changing, why you're kind of focused there is because if somebody's not giving you attention, or you feel like they're not there for you right now, or you feel like you have some abandonment issues from childhood that are kind of being brought up, that instead of maybe addressing these, you're kind of more focused on the material world. Nothing wrong with that, but try not to escape from it too long, because it is going to come back up, as an issue that you probably still have to deal with within your past issues, because we repeat cycles, we repeat the past, and feeling, and you may just feel, it may just be a feeling here for some of you, maybe feeling very alone. Yeah, Six of Pentacles reversed. This could be financial worries as well. It's like there's an imbalance here in finances. You may be feeling very like a lack, or this connection. There's lacking something in this connection. Like there's a lack of give and take that. So it's imbalanced. So the 6 is normally, when it's upright, it's giving and receiving back and forth, but it's equally. When it's reversed, there is some type of, again, without justice, there may be an imbalance here within either effort or time or money within a connection, or you don't feel like you're making enough. Okay. And maybe you're having to work a lot, and you're putting so much effort into that you're abandoning other things, or that you're not giving the attention to your twin like you want to, or you've kind of, for some of you, you've kind of turned your focus onto the physical world mainly, like on material things. And maybe because you're just trying to get back to feeling financially stable. All right, we have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely could be taking a journey, could be taking a trip here, could be going on a train, could be going on a bus, on a plane. But this could also be just mental, that you may be going on a mental journey here. It could be a spiritual journey as well, that you're experiencing currently, and physical. So maybe you have to travel for work, or you may have to travel to make more money. Or you feel like you're traveling a lot and all that money and you're traveling, like you're spending too much when you travel, possibly. Keep that in mind for some of you, okay? Twin flame message. I can't handle your words right now. Exactly. This is them not being able to be present, okay? All right. So just can't handle something about like a conversation with you right now, okay? They just don't have the strength here. Okay, and again, I get travel very much. They have to travel for work, I believe. They may work in the criminal justice system, or if they have to travel a lot, that's what's bringing the connection and imbalance. That's what's imbalanced in the connection. That's why we've got two cards here talking about imbalance. We've got Six of Pentacles talking about imbalance reversed, and the Justice. Yeah, oof. Okay, so maybe they're gone a lot, okay, and they can't be there, and they feel... or you can't, or you feel abandoned, or they do, or they feel like they're abandoning you for money, or abandoning their family. It's taking time away from the things that they may want to find something that's closer to home, so that they don't have to travel a lot for money. Okay, maybe looking for new ways of making money. We have formation. It's very beautiful. Okay, so maybe formulating a plan here. Formation, yeah. All right, let's see what they have to say about this card. Never pulled that card yet. So let's see. Formation. Let emotions settle before you scramble into action. Observe and reserve judgment until all is revealed. Allow a situation to unfold in its own time and space with minimal interference. It's going to get better. Play with your sense of yourself. Challenge it. Add to it. Pull it apart, bounce it off other people, and take on new form. Yeah, so you and Taurus on this side have a very interesting connection and a little bit of mirroring going on there with that renewal card and the formation. Now, the renewal card was talking about kind of challenging yourself and kind of going that in, if something doesn't fit or if it's not working, moving on to something that does, and trying out new things, and keep going until you find that fit. Formation kind of makes me feel that same exact way. So it's almost like observe your judgments, watch people around you, kind of keep an eye on things, just kind of take in the information without reacting, and just kind of observe is what I'm feeling here. Something is going to unfold. A situation's going to unfold in its own time and space, and it doesn't need your I feel like you're traveling, and if it's not here, it's physically traveling to kind of for work or whatever it has to do with, maybe just a vacation or something along those lines. But it's almost like you're already kind of outside of the situation. I feel like you're the outsider looking in. So it says you need minimal interference. So try not to interfere. And it's going to get better, okay? They're saying that you don't need to go in and rush into action and do much, because it's going to unfold in its own time the way it's supposed to. And I felt that over here too. Destiny was here. So, and play with your sense of self. Challenge it. Add to it. Pull it apart. Ask somebody. See, if your formation of yourself it's always shifting. It's always, you can recreate and you can add and take away and figure things out about yourself that you never knew while you're going through this journey here. Wow, that's very beautiful. Yeah. This is gradually you will come to your own truths, and gradually you will let them go as you embrace even more profound realizations. So while you're traveling or while you're on this journey, I feel like you're going to learn more and more about yourself, more and more about this connection with your twin, and more about your part in it. And they really want you to just be an observer right now, not to take a lot of action. Okay, brunette female. This could be you, or it could be somebody that is around you. This could be your twin, but this could also be you on this side. So it's, this person is focused on money or making money. Okay. Let's see what they have to say about her. Yeah, mirroring. You're mirroring with this person. Okay, so this is your twin, and you're mirroring with this person. Okay, or it's you and you're mirroring with your twin. Okay, not necessarily like this could be you and you're mirroring on this side and vice versa or whatever. So it all works out that same way. That's what I was feeling. I was feeling a little bit of mirroring. So they feel abandoned, you feel abandoned. Yep, that's mirroring right there. Yeah, if you're focused on money, they're probably focused on money too. Yeah, if they're being devoted to you, you're being devoted to them. If they're releasing something, it's that same energy. Very beautiful. I love that. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this came up twice. You guys are mirroring each other. This is something not getting off the ground. This is a passionate new beginning. This is also this, I think they talk about this card being also related to pregnancy. I could be wrong. I can't remember if that's Ace of Cups. Anyways, so I feel like there's a lot of there could be a lot of sexual passion here, but it's reversed. So it's like somebody's not available, maybe not sexually available. And they, again, maybe, it was clarified over here by Temperance here, on your side, Taurus. So I feel like there's healing. Maybe there's some sexual trauma or some sexual, or again, it's like being at a distance. I feel like someone's really at a distance and you're mirroring each other. So if somebody's not getting something off the ground, or they're not feeling very passionate or feeling like they can move forward in exciting new ways, and with this creativity being blocked due to possibly needing to heal or balance some emotional balance here, or balance between you two. Like you both need to kind of figure out where you're mirroring and try and adjust that so that you can adjust the transactional patterns between you guys and your communication, I feel like, as well. That could be why you're stuck, okay? Yeah. And this could be why the Six of Pentacles is here. It's this lack of balance, okay? Target, a goal-oriented person. So another person is very goal-oriented, okay? Very interesting. So this may be a goal that you need to put into place here. A goal is to change this as well if this is you. Twin flame message. I just wasn't ready for you. Okay, so they may not have been ready for you. They're not ready to get this off the ground yet, okay? They may be more worried about finances and getting to a place where they're not consistently traveling, or where they're not having to feel this distance. There's distance here. It could be in their mind. It could be the way they see the connection. It could be they're distancing themselves because they feel abandoned. Okay, all right. Or this could make them feel abandoned, so they may be doing the wrong thing. So it may be this like circle where they're like, they feel abandoned and they pull away, then you pull away, and then you're both like, you just keep getting further and further apart is what I'm feeling for some of you. And this person just wasn't ready for you. They have a little bit more to do. They have possibly some finances that they want to get up. They want to get that in order, I feel like, for a lot of you, okay? And especially if you're dealing with the Taurus, that's definitely where they'd be coming from, okay? And Aries too. Totally get that. Okay, dependability. All right, beautiful. All right, yeah, they probably want you to be able to depend on them, or vice versa. So this is where they're trying to get some balance here. Something that sounds too good to be true probably is. Choose dependability over grandiose promises. Stay focused and stick to your goals. Yeah, feeling focused, stick to your goals. I do feel that they're a goal-oriented person on this side, okay? Stating something loudly and repeatedly doesn't make it true. Do not be distracted by secondhand or ill-informed opinions. Excuse me, oh my gosh. The truth always has a way of revealing itself. You don't need to get involved. Yes, there's two cards here that require this person on this side to not take any action, because the truth is going to be revealed on its own without their forcing it or taking any action on it. Just watch. The truth always has a way of revealing itself. You don't need to get involved. Turn to or be someone you can trust. So this dependability, you may want to turn to your twin because you feel like they're dependable. You know, Taurus are dependable. You may be the one who's trying to figure out who you can depend on around your friends and things like that. And if somebody's offering you something, and it may be money related, it could be too good to be true, because we do have the Six of Pentacles reversed under that same line of money here. So be very careful when it comes to that. You could be investing in something and your investment may not pay off in an equal way. So you may be getting less than you invested, or less back in what you were promised. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Okay, so choose dependability over grandiose promises. Get it in writing, get it in a contract, okay? All right. New love. Yeah, you may be having some new love with this brunette female, okay? Or that could be you, and you're focused on money, and there's new love here, okay? And if you're both mirroring each other, you both may be looking at somebody new, okay? There is destiny and a true gem on your side, Taurus, and also on your twin side, okay? And you're not purging this new love. You're not getting rid of this new love, okay? And you may not be purging this mirroring, so you guys may both be mirroring each other, both going into new connections for some of you, not all of you, okay? And it's because you're mirroring each other. It's like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to go into a relationship, you know, you're not giving me what I want, or it's not balanced, or whatever, or whatnot. And then your twin's doing the same thing. They want you to get rid of this energy, purge this energy, get rid of this mirroring, okay, in order to come together. If you want to be with your twin, going into other relationships, in this case, is just going to push your twin to go into another relationship as well. Or they may be mirroring in that way, okay. Two of Cups reversed. So this is possibly telling you that this was in the past a soulmate connection, okay, for some of you that did not get off the ground, okay. It is not a twin flame card in this deck necessarily, but it could be that you have a friend around you that is a soulmate. You may be, let me think about this for a minute here. There may be new love, but it may not be getting off the ground, or it may seem too good to be true. Okay, this could also be expressing that this is not a soulmate, that this is more than a soulmate. But we'll clarify it out and see what they mean by this. The Two of Cups is a very deep connection. Okay, but when it's reversed like that, could be cheating, infidelity. It could be a breakup. Basket, recognition and reward for merit. Okay, so you'll be receiving some recognition and reward for the things that you're doing. So that may be part of it. And you may be trying to, you're not fully purging this and healing this. It's like Two of Cups here. So where did I feel like there's the Temperance, Two of Cups. This is very similar to this other side too. Okay. But sometimes not quite. Yeah, not quite getting off the ground here, and not quite, it's imbalanced, it's unfair. And this person really wants to change this, okay? This Ace of Wands, okay? I think you both do. I think there's some healing that needs to be done. And it could be that this is somebody who's a new love, and they're not willing to give up this new love, even if it's not a soulmate connection. Even if it is a karmic or something like that, or even if it is a soulmate connection, because it could be both ways, even though it's reversed. This person is not willing to give up that new love over on this side, and they're mirroring that too, so maybe you're feeling that exact same way. All right, twin flame message. Sorry, guys. I wish I could take back the things I said. Yeah, so maybe that's why this Two of Cups is reversed here. This could be how you felt about your twin. Maybe you thought that you weren't sure if they were a soulmate or not. And either way, you didn't care what the label was. You just wish you could take some things back, because now maybe there were some things that were said, and there are some things that were done in this connection that put some distance between the two of you, especially if you're in separation or in low contact. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm very curious here. Let's clarify out the Six of Pentacles reversed here. All right, why do we have the Six of Pentacles reversed? Almost. Didn't see what it was, though. Six of Pentacles reversed. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles reversed? Oh, okay. This one kind of fell crazy. Okay. All right. So, Six of Pentacles reversed. So, it is clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Dang. Okay. All right. So, imbalanced connection, as far as it could be imbalanced within finances or within the amount of effort that's put into this connection. Okay. But this is somebody who, with the Nine of Cups, feels like their wishes aren't, their emotional fulfillment isn't quite there's something that they're still wanting, they're still needing, and it could be because they're emotionally fulfilled by this. So finances maybe not doing so well. It's not about wishes because they see you or this connection about as being the 10 of Cups, as being their happily ever after, as being, and then maybe they need to put their focus on the emotional part of it. But there's still an imbalance here when it comes to the foundation of, and it could be the financial foundation. Like the financial foundation may be not so good, but the emotional fulfillment is rocking. Okay, so this person and you have some you have some immense emotional connection here. This is like the top dog, okay? So emotionally fulfilled to the max, okay? So this person fulfills you, and maybe you're wishing and hoping for a change in finances in order to kind of have this 10 of Cups and have this full, basically happy ever after and this wish fulfilled here, because it's like the 9 of Cups reversed. It kind of came sideways. So I feel like maybe taking a step back and realizing that it may not be all about money. That, you know, sometimes love is enough. It isn't always. I mean, especially when we're talking about marriages and relationships, and, you know, finances do become an issue, and they are one of the reasons that we break up or get divorced, or, you know, we're unsatisfied in some way. So, but you see this person or this connection has a true emotional tie here, a deep emotional connection. Okay, deep, very loving, very sensual, very sexual, very emotional. Like when you guys come together in the bedroom, it's a lot of emotions, a lot of sensuality, a lot of water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here with these cups here. So a lot of emotions surround this, okay? A lot of emotions. But they're beautiful emotions. Like, I mean, you see this person as your one, as your enlightenment, as your everything, okay? And I'm feeling it as your twin, because it falls in that first row, not with that second person here with that new love. All right, why is Ace of Wands reversed? Queen of Wands. We have a couple here. We had the King of Wands on your side, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and now on your twin side we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's a couple here. So, and they're in the middle. They're both clarifying these middle cards here. Okay, I'm sorry this is getting complicated because all these cards are still mirrored, but they're kind of, some of them are on the same row and some are on the other row. So I'm trying to make heads or tails of it. Okay, so this Ace of Wands, this Queen of Wands wants to get this off the ground. She is not patient with this anymore. She feels like this is a waste of her time. Okay, she's not wasting her time. Okay, she's very confident. He or she, very confident, very sexy, very alluring. She's attractive. She's a leader. She's passionate. She's fiery. She goes after what she wants. And so she's just like, look, like this isn't acceptable. You know, like it may be like, okay, well, if this doesn't get off the ground, well, I'm going to go towards what does actually fulfill me. Okay, very mirrored energy here. So wanting things to change. And on this side, the Ace of Wands was also reversed here, but it was clarifying Temperance, which is the card of Sagittarius. So it could be, again, we have Aries, Leo, Sag. Very emotional. There's still emotions for this person, possibly. Could be an ex, could be an ex-wife or ex-partner here. She could be brunette here. Okay, brunette female. Okay, and you may be mirroring with this person. Okay, so you may be both going into your own you may be going into your own connections here and starting something new with someone else, because this wasn't getting off the ground with each other. Okay, and the reason being is because there's still lack of balance here, still an injustice, still unfair, still needing to have some healing here with the Temperance card. Okay, on the other side. All right, now I'm really curious about this. Okay, Two of Cups reversed. Okay, let's figure out what's going on here. Could feel betrayed because your twin is going into a new connection, so you're doing it just to just to spite them. For some of you with this Justice card, I feel like for some of you are like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to go over here and start a new connection because you are. And that could go vice versa, okay? All right. Sorry. Why is the Two of Cups reversed? Yes, I'm not taking that too early. I want it full out. Okay. Get 2 cards, okay? Yeah. Woo, okay. So, heavy energy here. So, we have 2 of Cups reversed, clarified by the Fool reversed, and the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is, you recognize this person is important to you with this 2 of Cups. You recognize that they've been spilled, that this connection has been broken, or there's been some type of heartache or betrayal or a breakup here of some sort, but it is a very deep bond that you have with this person. And we have the Fool reversed. Reason being is someone may not be willing to take a risk. Could be this Aries, or it could be you're not willing to take a risk on an Aries because we have the Fool here. And you may feel foolish. You may feel foolish about this. You may feel foolish about this connection. You may feel foolish that you don't know what this connection is. You know, maybe you're just learning about twin flames and you're kind of getting an idea of who this person is. It could be a new love that is an Aries that comes in as well. They could also be fire signs here because we have new love in the same row. And you may not be willing to take a risk on something new. And this 8 of Swords, you just wanted to kind of get out of this. You weren't ready. It says, I wasn't ready for you. You just may not have been ready for them. This may have caused you a lot of stress in the past with this 8 of Swords, okay? But this is also kind of feeling like, I feel like there's still this leftover energy of stress, of anxiety, of this stresses you out. Like if you guys are not, if you're in separation, and I feel like a lot of you are on this side, that it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, it stresses you out not to be able to take a risk with this person, or not to be able to move towards this person with this 8 of Swords reversed. And your thoughts may have really been causing you some real issues for a while, but you're purging those now, maybe getting rid of those, or being told to kind of take that risk, you know, and this is that new love here. You have new love. So you may not be wanting to risk it on either new love or your old love, okay? So it could be your twin and it could be someone new. And maybe you're like, I don't care if this is a soulmate. I know that, like, I just can't do it right now. I can't take this risk. I don't feel confident in this energy, and I don't feel adventurous and and I don't want to risk something here. And maybe you don't want to risk this 8 of Swords, because when this 8 of Swords is upright, it is being very much trapped within your own thoughts. But this is like your own, you have control over that, okay? Of releasing the stress, the anxiety, and that energy that holds you back, okay? That keeps you stuck here in this mentality. So it could be on this new person, but they want you to release that. Or if it's for your twin, okay? It falls right under that new love, though. Oh, and you may not have been receiving the recognition or the reward that you wanted from this connection. Somebody may not have been, you know, praising you or giving you as much attention as you wanted as well. So that could very much be the case here for some of you. And you wish you could take back some of the things that you said here, okay? For some of you, that you may have just been like, you know, maybe let someone have it, and that's maybe why something didn't get off the ground here, okay? Excuse me, very interesting energy. Yeah, in this couple, we have a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands right in the middle of both readings, okay? And the Queen of Wands is looking at the King of Wands, but the King of Wands has his back to her. So it's almost like this King of Wands energy on your side, Taurus, wanting to open up, wanting to be vulnerable, wanting to communicate, okay? Needing to communicate, needing to talk, needing to talk things out, needing to express something that's been on your heart and on your mind, possibly, or you want your twin to do that. And on the other side, they feel the same, like they're doing the same thing. They're wanting this to get off the ground, though. They're like, come on, let's start this. Let's get this going. And this is that mirrored energy that you guys still have. Like, you both want to get something off the ground. You both want to get this going, want to get this started. And there's definitely some emotions here, okay? But this person on this side may not be ready for you, Taurus, okay? Not yet, okay? And that's very possible for some of you. And they feel like you've abandoned them, even though you possibly feel the exact same. So, yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of the same energy back and forth. And you may be like, oh, well, I'm going to go date someone, you know, just to kind of, just to get their attention too. You may be like going out and dating somebody or making a choice to see someone new. If that person just shows up, you're like, oh, okay. And you may be trying to force a friendship into something that it's not, just so you can get this other person's attention and be like, haha, I'm not available anymore and I don't care about you and look at me and blah, 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 blah. That could very much be the energy that I'm seeing here, that you kind of want to flaunt this person out there, like you're so happy about it, you know, and haha to the other person. And it could be vice versa too. Okay. Or you both could be doing that same exact thing. So, all right, guys, let's see your fortune. We have Dragonfly. Okay. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah, absolutely. So there's some good things going on here. There are some challenges, of course, but with any twin flame dynamic, we all know that that is normal. So you're both focused on money as well for some of you, more so on this side, on your twin side. But, you know, there's money coming to your twin, and they're really working on that too. So, you know, there's definitely stuff going on here. This person's very goal oriented and they know what they want. Okay. So if you're, you know, if we're talking about another Aries or another Taurus, or a Libra, whatever, whoever's on this side, they're really trying to work towards their goals. Okay. And that may be you, you know, with that mirroring. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I love you so much, Taurus. I will see you for your June readings, and I hope you like this reading. And comment below, like. You can also follow me on Facebook if you would like a personal reading. I did not say that in the last video, but if you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below, and it will take you to my Facebook. If you don't like Facebook or you don't want to use it, no big deal. There is my email down below, and you can email me for my rates. It is twistedtarot@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful May, and I will see you for your June videos. Take care.